Before Carnival Diablo was invented, most sideshows historically were always the same. You would walk into a circus tent or into a venue, and there would be a talker on stage that would be doing something like this. Over here we have ourselves a sword swallower. He's going to swallow 2 feet of cold hard steel down the hatch without a scratch. Now we have over here Big Bertha. She jiggles and she shakes. Must be jam because Jello don't jiggle like that. Well, that's basically the kind of banter you could expect inside of the old circus sideshow tent. Now, that's fun and enjoyable to a point, but there was no semblance of order, and it was just act after act after act. The performers weren't really entertaining you as much as they were just doing the feat. When I started thinking about this back 22 years ago, I thought to myself, well, if I were to create a sideshow, I'd want to make something that makes the audience feel like they're actually part of something. I want to become a shaman, and the audience becomes the tribe. And so what I did with Carnival Diablo is I created a world that the audience could fall into. And all of the characters were solid characters. Nikolai Diablo, the character I perform, is actually the devil. He owns a sideshow. Now I had to think of how I was going to perform this. And of course, makeup, costume, settings, everything had to be looked at. And I built the show in such a way that the audience felt that maybe they were watching a show run by the devil himself. This is the beauty of Carnival Diablo over any sideshow in history. We have created an experience, a theatrical experience, with the art of sideshow being the big ticket. If you want to see Carnival Diablo, you got to see it in person though, because I tell you, there's nothing like experiencing our world firsthand. When you come and experience the world of Carnival Diablo, you're probably taken aback by the fact that it isn't terribly scary. Well, that's for a reason, actually. I produced the show in such a way that the audience can really enjoy themselves. I want there to be laughter. This is the integral part to the show. For you see, if you perform a sideshow that is scary, and it just keeps on building with one terrifying feat after another, the audience is going to become like a overwound spring to a point where they're going to pop, and they're not going to feel good when they leave. I want the audience to feel great during the whole show. So what I've done is I've sprinkled throughout every performance some laughter so that you actually have that release during an amazing feat. So you can actually laugh a bit and sigh with relief that this person just got through what you just watched. This is really an important part of what Carnival Diablo is all about. We are a bit freaky, we are scary at times, but really, there's a great amount of laughter, and that's something I'm very proud of. That's the one thing you can look forward to when you come to see Carnival Diablo.